Welcome to this short presentation about evaluation, the systemic process of evaluating or assessing a program or an event or a learning experience has been theorized over the years, and from a research perspective, we're going to take a look at this whole process. What is evaluation? How does it serve our needs in terms of instructional design or curriculum? And we'll start off by looking at the highest intentions in the evaluation process, and that would be what people call in the business community return on investment. Has our investment of either resources, capital, and oftentimes money into a particular event, has it provided us with any value? Has it increased productivity? Has it increased understanding and proficiency? Those sort of things. So when you look at return on investment, you consider what you put into something and what you got out of it. And that's the higher level of evaluation. Of course, and in most situations, that would be the ultimate question to answer for an evaluation. Although evaluation is a complex process, and it looks at a wide range of items. There's not usually a need for evaluation to be yes, no, or good, bad in terms of the outcome. Oftentimes, there's different approaches to the process of evaluation. There's multiple data sources. There's also an assessment of both the empirical data and also opinions and attitudes of both participants and perhaps the facilitators of an event. So again, we aren't always looking for up or down, but in some cases, collectively, the outcome of an evaluation can determine whether or not the stakeholders make a decision to continue or to revise or to terminate. So it is a serious task. Again, what we do as scholars and practitioners in our field is we measure in a way that's intentional to make some decisions on quality and to use empirical data to make a judgment about what works and what doesn't work. So to do that, we've got to lean on statistical analysis. So we have data points, and we have instruments that measure. We have to address validity and reliability. We have to address whether findings are significant, because there has to be significance of findings in order for us to confirm that they are really results for an analysis. So all of these have to do with sample size and are you really measuring what you're intending to measure? Can you generalize from your population? And we can control reliability in both quantitative and qualitative type data sets. So it is a bit of the advanced graduate level research process. Many doctoral students get heavy training in this sort of statistical area, as well as methodologies for conducting research, and evaluators need to do the same. Okay, again, it's a complex process. Evaluation isn't always simply defined, but in a sense, we're looking for strengths and weaknesses. What are the links in your chain that are strong, and which of the links are weak? And the weak links can often provide challenges in terms of reaching objectives. So think of it in terms of identifying areas that are potentially problematic, but also what are the strengths, what are the strong points. There's a difference between proficiency and growth, and there's a debate about this in terms of education and assessment today, and in terms of IDT and performance technology, we should be addressing both proficiency and growth. And again, just like the flooding basement analogy, if you open your basement door and see that your basement has 2 feet of water on the floor of the basement, you immediately think about what's going on. What's the problem here? So in identifying the problem, you wouldn't assume that just having water in your basement is the problem. You're going to dig a little deeper and find out how you can solve this problem, not by just sticking a hose in a sump pump in the basement. You're going to look for the possible reasons that there's water. Did a pipe break? Did water seep into the basement? Is there a flood? Are you in the middle of a hurricane? So, and this is the whole notion that as professional evaluators, we need to look beyond just test scores or feedback that comes from participants. We have to dig deep, and we have to look for other ways to make an assessment about potential problems, or problems that are just blatant, like opening your basement door. So again, as we look at the whole process of evaluation, we want to keep in mind that this is a systematic approach to generating knowledge for stakeholders about a particular event or e-learning experience, and that's how we would describe what we do in terms of our work and evaluation. So thank you again. I look forward to your comments and your questions, and looking forward to an exciting learning experience. Thank you.